Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Meditation Moments. I'm Kristen Crisp with Feeding Faith Missions, and my goal here is always to help you find yourself and love what you find. So thank you guys for tuning in today. Today's going to be a little bit different. We are still going to do a little bit of a meditation, but my talk today, my meditation moment, is a little more on a cultural subject. So today we're going to talk about the perils of social media. And I am doing this because of content that I've seen over the past few months. And again, I'm no expert. This is just my own opinion, and it's conversations that have come up in my house, in my teaching, with my friends, and so it's just something I wanted to share. Okay, so social media, we're gonna just briefly give you the history from what I remember. I think I joined Facebook in 2007, and that was after a handful of friends had done it because I didn't really understand it, didn't know what it was about. And the purpose at that time was to find your long lost friends. And that was really, if you've watched The Social Network, that's a great movie to see the history of it. That's what it was designed for, was to find some friends. Now, obviously, it's like this snowball that's like gotten bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and kind of taken a life of its own. And now there's a lot of mental health problems because of it. It's causing a lot of conflict. It's causing a lot of depression and anxiety. And so what I wanted to say really is, when you post or when you respond, what is your purpose? What is the reasoning for it? Because there's only two responses when you put anything on social media, good or bad. You're either going to get affirmation or you're going to get criticism. Those are really the only two things, no matter how big or small, your content is. Those are the only two responses that you're going to get. You're going to get affirmation and positivity, and you're going to get a criticism and degradation sometimes. So my point here is, as we talk about this from a meditative standpoint, maybe when you sit down to write something or to respond to somebody's post, stop, take that breath, maybe come into your easy seat like we do, and give yourself that mantra of, what am I searching for? What is my purpose? Who is it for? That's the other thing. Who are you posting for? Are you posting for other people? Or are you posting for yourself? I'll use this video, for example. It's a little bit of both. I'm posting it for you to maybe give a little snippet of information to make you, a little bit of thought-provoking information. And I'm posting it for me to bring attention to my social media channel, my network, and also the work that we do in Feeding Faith. And it's a twofold. But if you kind of break it down to brass tacks, okay, so if I post a picture of my cat, I'm probably not really, I want to share it with you because I think it's a cute picture, but what is it that I'm looking for? When I post that picture, I'm looking for people to go, oh, Tippy's so cute. Oh, look at Kit Kat, you have a black cat. I wish I had a black cat. So I'm looking for affirmation. And we all do this. And I'm not criticizing anybody, but I've just seen so many things that it's like, sometimes, and I know I'm not alone here, when you scroll, when you see what people are posting, sometimes you think, why would you possibly put that out on social media? And so I'm not criticizing my friends or people I follow per se. I wonder sometimes, and then I go back into my own posts. And it's changed the way that I look at social media. I don't post nearly as much blah as I once did. Some of that is because the work that I do is different now, and I want to protect our mission, and I want to make sure I'm kind of falling in line with our mission statement. Other part of it is, I don't have time. I don't want it to suck all my time up, because it does. It's totally a time sucker. I've turned off my notifications for anything other than WhatsApp, because WhatsApp is how we communicate in this country and with people in the United States and around the world. So that's more of a communication. That's not posting social media blah. I call it blah. And I know who has their notifications on, because I know that if I say, oh, I'm sorry this happened, or congratulations, when that person immediately comes back with a thank you and they have to post on everybody's, you just know, I know that they have their notifications on, which means if they've got 100 people commenting, they have 100 notifications coming in. And I just, in my brain, can't think about how much time that must consume. So in a roundabout way, what is it that you're looking for? Are you looking for affirmation, or are you looking to start a fight? Are you looking for criticism, or are you looking for love? Are you looking for acceptance? We all want acceptance. We're all fired up about a lot of things. It's that think before you write. What is your purpose? Why do you want to post this? Why do you feel that what you're posting is important enough for other people to need to see? So that's where I'm going with this, is because a lot of people fight, and we know this. A lot of people are fighting on social media, and I'm to the point now, I know we all say, I'm just here for the comments. If anybody's ever seen it, there's actually quite a funny meme of Michael Jackson from the Thriller video eating popcorn, and it's all it says is, I'm just here for the comments. Because people get involved in these back and forths with strangers, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting to read. It's got to be exhausting to be involved in. I've been involved in those, and now I'm at this point, and I step away and go, okay. Scripture says in the book of James, I think it's James 19:20, and I don't have the whole scripture, but we should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger, because anger does not produce the righteousness that is in line with God. So is what you're putting out there for the good of humanity? Is it for the good of your life? Do you need to engage in a negative battle with somebody you don't know? Is it good for you? Is it going to solve the battle on Facebook or on Instagram or whatever? So what I'd like you to do is just take a moment before you post, before you respond. And again, close your eyes. We'll do this right now. Go ahead, close your eyes, come into whatever seat you're in before you have that phone in your hand or your keyboard or whatever it is. And let's just take a deep breath together and let it out. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale and release. And again. And then as you inhale, I want you to think to yourself, why am I writing this? And as you exhale, and who is it for? Is it for me, or is it for someone else? So it's the why. Inhale, why? What am I looking to get out of this? And as you exhale, who is it for? Why am I sharing this? And who is it for? Why am I sharing this? And who is it for? One more time. Why am I sharing this? And who is it for? Let's just take one more deep breath together. Let it out. Flutter your eyes open. Bring your hands to prayer and your thumbs on the heart. Thank you guys, as always, for watching and for listening. And I hope this little snippet just gives you that moment of breath before you share your content with people in your social media world. And that what you're doing is for the right reasons, not for the wrong reasons. So thank you so much for your time. Be sure and subscribe. Share this playlist with your friends. God bless you all, and namaste.